what you're thinking. Wanna know why something's missing. Started stories before, but they ended up short. Get me up to higher places. Want you to feel my pages. Is this for real or is it just a fantasy? Are we for now or is it really meant to be? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Should my heart skip a beat? Wanna feel something deep? Do I really need your saving? You're the one on time I've wasted. Now the story is new, just a chapter or two. Will it be the same at the end? Don't want it to finish for you. Is this for real or is it just a fantasy? Are we for now or is it really meant to be? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Are you still in my arms when we've read out all the parts of this story? Far past the epilogue, will I still be in your heart in this story? Won't you tell me what you're thinking? 'Cause overthinking never works. Won't you tell me what you're feeling? 'Cause you're dreaming and it hurts. You think I'm not over you? Loving you is hard to do. Always played a fool for you and stayed the same. All the things we used to do, everything that we've been through. Know you gotta feel it too. We never changed. Why am I holding on when I don't even want this? I don't want you at all, if I'm being honest. So why am I holding on? Too many reasons I left. I don't want you at all when you're being heartless. When you're being heartless. Being heartless. When you're being heartless. If I'm being honest. Let me tell you what I'm thinking. We'll be better on our own.
Good morning, good evening, good afternoon. What's going on, Saki? Welcome to the stream, ladies and gentlemen. Holy cow, where's the button? Where's the button? There we go. What's going on, everybody? Welcome to the stream. Holy cow, there's a camera and everything. And a flight sim. This is cool. This is what streaming's all about. Holy cow, this is cool. I haven't done this for like 10 days. Welcome, everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. And what's going on? I picked up a man flu from you, Saki, for a few days. Knocked me for 6. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Last time I jump into your Saki stream. Anyways, welcome everybody. Hope you guys are doing well. Sorry for the late start, but you know, we still got to stream it. So, anyways, welcome. Happy Hump Day. to everybody. It's Wednesday, ladies and gentlemen, if you are in Australia time. But if you are on the northern side, left or right, you're probably still on Wednesday morning and going to work or something like that. Anyways, but we are doing, I can't believe the Phoenix has been out for about, what, a week? I haven't flown it. Matey, thank you very much. A morning coffee. Have a nice day. Thank you, matey. I appreciate that. That is very, very, very kind. I'm sure it's going to do a pop-up for us. Thank you, mate. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the 5 smackaroonies. I appreciate it. Thank you very much. Let me do a bit of a... My pop-up's not working. It might not be working. But thank you, matey. I appreciate it. Absolute legend. Thank you very much for the $5. As I was saying, the BFU's been out. I haven't flown it. I haven't been in the sim since we last streamed, which is like 9-10 days ago. It's been a busy week and a half, but I haven't streamed. So covering the bruises from it. But no, Mrs. Oz was just in talking to the drop bears for a couple of minutes. So yes, no bruises from the wifey. No. She knows to use a phone book anyway, so it's all good. It's all good. Anyways, welcome. Hope you guys are doing well. But yeah, I thought we'd just do a nice, easy stream. Funny enough, we are doing Pilots Live, right? And I tried to get with Pilots Live. I applied for 2 jobs. I applied for LATAM, which we're in, and they said no. But we're flying them anyway, so I bought some tickets. And I'm still waiting to get the... we'll find out, but I'm still waiting to get feedback from... I can't remember the other one, but we'll have a look, see if they've actually given us a job. So, but we're going to go and do some quick, easy flights in the A320. What do we got? The IAE engines, by the looks of it. So that should be fun. And see if I can do a good landing or a bad landing. And I owe you guys a few extra streams. I got to catch up with some videos, got to catch up with some streams for why I've been doing some stuff. So if you guys want to know what I've been up to, we have been, so in the room directly in front of me, which you guys can't see, I am going to do a video all about this too. But we've got another spare room, which we've been running FS mods out of, but it's been like half a room of junk and half FS mods. So FS Mods basically had its 3rd renovation, and it's fully been kitted out exactly the way that I need to do all my processes. So, but it took a long time, and we obviously installed some more printers and all that sort of stuff. So it took about a week to do. So we had to get some new power outlets and all that sort of stuff. So that's what we've been doing. We've been working on that. Why it's in the quiet time of the year for that sort of stuff. So yes, but now we're ready to get back into some streaming and back into some flying. I would have hoped that Sim Update 3 had come out, but no. Last time I said it's coming out on the 22nd of July. Anyways, let's jump in and say hello to everybody. Hope everyone's been doing well. Mr. Evil, welcome to the streaming. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon to you, sir. Welcome. Who else is in it? Wellington's in here. Good morning all the way from Brazil. Hello, Mr. Wellington. Welcome to the stream. Mr. R66, g'day. Welcome. I hope you're doing well, my friend. Richard Satilda here says, evening all. Really happening. It's, or is it a filament of my imagination? It's a figment. It's a figment of your imagination. Gav, welcome to the stream. Gav's been asking every second day, going, Oz, are you going to go flying, Oz? Are you going to stream, Oz? Is Shane streaming? It's like, maybe, Gav. Yeah, maybe. Mr. Bill Fury, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I hope you're well anyway, Gav. Mr. William Kelly's here. Welcome to the stream. Mr. Michael from Canberra, a.k.a. Hey, did you know it snowed up in Queensland the other day? Not near me, but it did snow for like 5 minutes. But anyways, it's I've got a hoodie on, but I've actually got shorts on and then my Ugg boots, so it's a bit weird at the moment. And the fan turned on, so I don't know what's going on. Mr. Richard Satil's here at the stream. Mr. Marcus is probably all the way from his holidays. Mr. Marcus, thank you very much. I do have the Black Square Starship. I just need to install it, but thank you very much for that. I'll do that this week. Mr. Killswitch, what is going on with you? This was a long wait. Felt like a year. Yeah, we're back into our normal time slots, and I've got to throw in some extra streams for you guys. So stay tuned for details about that. I don't know when, but we'll throw some extra streams in over the next couple of weeks. So, Mr. David Welsh, welcome to the stream. Mr. Glenn Fitzpatrick, welcome to the stream. Mr. Kanga, hope you're doing well. I think I saw Kanga or somebody. There's a few of you guys that are lurking about in the sim already. Richo's here. What's going on, Richo? Richo's helping out all the streamers. What a legend. Thank you, Mr. Richo. Who else is lurking about here? Mr. Yenna FS9. What? Yenna FS9. What are you talking about? And if anybody wants to know, no, I haven't put the new light in for the camera yet. Still haven't done that. Still in the box down here. We'll get to it. Mr. Willie VR, welcome to the stream. Mr. Dave Cleary is here. Matey dropped in a $5 super chat. Thank you very much for that. I don't know why the bot didn't work then. That was a bit weird. Anyways, Mr. Benny Big Bucks. Mr. Benny Big Bucks, I heard you still don't have 2024. What's going on, man? Saki's here. Joseph Jolly's here. Mr. Tennessee Flight Simulation. Hello, mate. I hope you're doing well. Mr. Biz Cat Jam has popped in all the way from Twitch. Holy cow, we've got some Twitches here. What's going on? Isn't anybody streaming over at Twitch today? Holy cow. Thank you, Mr. Biz Cat Jam. It's good to have you over here. You and the Sack Man. Who else is here? Let me see. Mr. Mark Griffin, what's going on? Welcome back to streaming, Shane. I know. Did you notice the facelift? Did you notice? Can't hurt because I got the facelift. Anyway, Mr. Hulk, what's going on? Welcome to the stream. I got a cheap one. Anyways, I went down to Tasmania and got a cheap one. Brett referred me to someone. Dude had two heads, and I ended up looking like the way that I do. But anyways, it's what happens when you get cheap facelifts. You sounded a bit like a certain cruiser when they're still in the in the box. It sounded like Milo. Remember Milo from Full Frontal or Fast Forward or whatever is evil? That's what it sounded like then. Anyways, let's jump into the sim, and hopefully my peripherals, aka hardware controls, but it's, if you want to sound cool, yeah, Milo Kerrigan, yeah. And when he had the towel wrapped around, he couldn't move his head because the towel was there, and he'd always come into the scene and he's like, Brett said you wish. Brett's been carving it up over on YouTube. I've been into everybody's streams. I just haven't been saying hello. Because I've been getting some stuff done. So, and catching up, I've got a whole bunch of videos recorded. I've just got to like smack out and edit them all and get some stuff out for you guys too. But Brett's been kicking that butt. Do people still stream on Twitch? Yeah, apparently. I watch this guy called Saki on every Monday, and he goes on and does live traffic stuff, but he complains about the live traffic. He was on the ground for 2 hours the other day. It's like 2 hours. Yeah, no live traffic for Ozflight Simo on the stream. I'd be chucking my desk up. I'd be like doing one of those giffies, like chucking the desk. Anyway, Asaki. All right, let's jump in the stream. I think I've basically virtually had a go at pretty much everybody in the chat. It's all about immersion. Yeah. Well, that's what happens when you fly Jetstar. You're stuck on the ground for like 2 hours anyway. But the Jaffa livery is good. It makes up for it all, doesn't it? There we go. We're in LATAM, which is Brazilian for Brazilian airline. Anyways, yeah, I got 1,500 viewers at once last week. I noticed, though, but they're not chatting in your chat, though. They're watching, but they're not chatting. But yeah, it's amazing that they love watching you do that robot thingy stuff. Mr. Elliot, welcome. What's going on, my friend? Welcome to the stream. A bit late here. Oh, mate, you're on time. If you're late, you're on time when it comes to Ozflight Sim stream. Mrs. Oz made the real VIP mug. Multiplayer is a grayed out. Really? For you, I can see a bunch of people around. We're on the West USA server. If I go and scoof over here, how come my dude won't run? But we've got Mr. Unleashed License, is usually always in the air. And then we've got a bunch of fellas down here. We've got Mr. Wellington and Captain Kookaburra. Idanos is there, and then us. So I think I saw some others lurking around. They might have taken off. So I don't know why it's glitching. This is obviously the BFU second update. It was quite interesting. You look at the changelog. They reckon they did some performance updates and found 1.5 gigs. And they said that was for like medium to low users, but I'm using dynamic. So I don't know if that is actually worse or not, but frames are stuttering with the BFU, that's for sure. So anyways, if you're late, you miss the good stuff like programming the FS. Well, it won't take me long. There's not much to do with when it comes to this sort of stuff. And we are using, I'll bring this up here, we are using the wing gear today. But geez, I've got some stuff to show you guys. I'm rocking, I'm trying for the first time on the stream, this big thing here. This is a massive unit. I'm talking about the mount. Look at the size of this mount. Hang on. Look at the size of this mount. I can't bring the cables on there, but anyway, this is our new desk mount. It's built like a brick house because the unit's really, really heavy. But anyways, we released that the other day. Sold out in like a night, so then I had to go and restock it. So I think there's a few units left still. Anyway, let's go back on it. Let's get the sim ready to go. Let's bring some sounds in. I've been yabbing long enough. Let's turn that down a little bit. Let's bring some sounds for the sim, do some simming. I'm a very sick man again. Oh, Michael, that is not good to hear. And also I'm using the Moser AB9 because we're flying the Airbus. I did notice that Moser had done an update for their software, but I declined it because I didn't want to do the update just before the stream. So so everything should be all hunky-dory there. No, that button there. Cool. Oh, well, hopefully you just resting up and you'll be on the mend in no time, my friend, Mr. Michael. All right, let's see if everything's going to come on board. And I do, even with the BFU, you still have your, oh no, that's not good, is it? Frames are a bit choppy. You still have your views, which is always nice to have some views. There we go, everything's popped on. And all the hardware stuff looks like it's lit, that's what we like to see. Cruise supply can go on. Let's do these guys here. And batteries can go on. And this guy can go on. This guy can go on. And this guy can go on. And the navs can go on. There we go. Holy cow, look at that. And we're on dynamic too. Man, is this BFU is like very not optimized? Is anybody else having issues like that? Holy cow. This is going to be interesting. All right, let's import the flight plan. Actually, before we do that, let's get some ground servers hooked up. GPUs all there. That's cool. Holy cow, this is going to be great. I haven't had stutters like this since I stopped using normal settings and did dynamic settings. Is this normal for the BFU? For it to be like chuggers like this? Or should I just like get out of it and load the sim again? It is the second time I've loaded into it. It could be the airport though. You had to turn off frame gen, really, for the BFU. My Phoenix is busted. Might need to reinstall and then the sim. Yeah, that's interesting. If you have gone because of the plastic surgery, let me know. First, I have to say it looks great. I'll just put up with it, and I think we can put up with it, and we'll see if we can just pull away from the airport and just see what happens. I think is probably what we're going to do. We'll see what's going on. Do I dare to say it? How good is 2024 looking? I don't think it's 2024. I think it's the actual Phoenix that's doing it. Because I didn't have these issues last time I was in the sim, and it's the only thing that I've updated. So, did you install the latest patch from Phoenix released 2 days ago? Yeah, Marcus, I just did it earlier this afternoon. So I'm running because I wouldn't have been able to use it without it. I don't think. Why is the plane so buggy? I have no idea. I don't know. We'll just roll with the punches and we'll just see what happens here. All right, let's go to the mass and weight balance. Let's grab the load sheet here. Let's load the aircraft. Let's do it instantaneously here. Oh, there we go. Oh, Jesus. Go the suspension, and we won't load into the McDo because that won't do anything just yet. All right, let's have a look and see what we've got going here. GPS primary is a loss. Yeah. Hang on 2 seconds, man. Hang on 2 seconds. Let's go to initiate. Let's go request the flight plan. Just get 256 gigs of RAM and it will be fine. I know. Let's align that guy. Yeah, let's align it. That's all aligned. Very, very, very good. Let's grab the wings while we're here. Let's request all the good stuff and put it all in at the Casio calculator. I don't know. We'll just roll with the punches because we just want to go flying and hopefully we can just get through it all. We'll see what happens. All right, let's get into the flight number today. We had to buy our ticket today, so it's going to give me a flight number of Tango Alpha Mike. How was the holiday, Marcus? Was it good? 3803. Let's put that in there and let's get a bit of a cost index here. Have I still got this installed? I do from SoFly. Let's fetch the ops there and grab the cost index in at the flight info. Hello, tray. I didn't click on a tray. I clicked on this, but it opened up the tray. Cost index 27, flight levels 3027. And let's put 3 zeros. I mean 4 zeros. 3 and 4 zeros sounds about right. Cool. That's all been updated. Let's go and put the freaking tray away. Come on, tray. I've never actually flicked this out before. There you go. Thank you, tray. That's the tray, everybody. And let's send this to the McDo now. Did it go in? No, of course it did. Yeah, it did. There it did. All right, back to the stream. My Sweden away trip was a great thanks. Nice. Chug. Jeez, that was really, really good. We've got 2 minutes to be aligned. Okay, let's go into the preference details as well. Actually, let's do the flight plan. And let's do the departure information and see what we've got going here. Charts are giving us. We're going to do a 02 departure. 02 right. And then we're going to be using the Iveco 3 Alpha. That guy there. Let's press it again. It might actually work. Doesn't want to work. Let me get rid of all this stuff. Now let's do it. Wind uplink exists. Hang on, what's going on here? The wind uplink exists. What does that? Oh, okay. Okay. Uplink inserted. Thank you very much. Now let's go back here. I always forget that it does that. 02 right, and then Iveco 3 Alpha, and then we're going to be using the NAXOP. And we're going to insert that in. There we go. That's all cool. Cool. That's all good. All right. We're moving along. Are you playing Taylor Swift? Turn the blast. No, I'm not playing Taylor Swift. I can't play Taylor Swift because it will then I'd get done with the copyright stuff. Why can't I turn that to a flight plan? That's weird. Is that something new that I can't turn that to flight plan? Like the needle's busted. Oh, hang on. I forgot. It's because I'm using this. I forgot. I've got the actual ephesus on. There we go. That makes a whole lot of sense that I'm using the actual ephesus today. I haven't been using them until I made the mount. So I'm not used to using. I've only used the FCU because until I made the mount that does all of them, because the mounts just put it in such a better spot. So lifts it off the ground, puts it at a really perfect angle. At least you would never put in it on if you can, right? Hey, at least you would. I have no idea what that means, Mr. Elliott. If you're referring to Taylor Swift, no, I wouldn't put Taylor Swift on a stream because I would get into trouble. So, anyways, let's go to preferences. Now, this is Epidemic Sound free copyright music, but mind you, though, I do get banned in multiple countries. Anyway, so I don't know if it really works too well. Let's go to departure information. 02 dry. Let's sync that. Let's sync that, and let's calculate. And let's send. We're over the limit. Surely we're not over the limit. Really? Aircraft is too heavy. Conditions of the runway selected. Hang on. What do we got this runway here? It's dry. Anti-ice is off. Packs are off. Why is it so freaking heavy? True Blue Aussies would play Slim Dusty. Yeah, but then I get done for copyright stuff, though, for the old Slim Dusty, you know? Wonder if that's actually going to send it to the McDo. It probably won't. It's probably not. No, I'm just going to put my own in. I don't need it to send it. I can just put my own in, you know? Because that's what I'm going to do. Let's just do this ourselves. Flaps 3 down. I don't know about that. Down 6. I'm going to go flaps 1 and down. There we go. And temperature. Got some information. I don't know what the Phoenix is doing. Is the Phoenix been a little bit like buggy since it's come out? How are you guys been going with it? Temperature's 20 degrees. 20 degrees. Alright, that'll do for that. We don't need to worry about all that other stuff there. Cool. Alright, let's go and fire up the APU and get out of here. Look, we've got some frames back all of a sudden. So I don't know what was causing the problems there, but we've got obviously something back there. Alright, APU can go on. All the heat pumps and fuel pumps can go on. And the beacon light can go on to signal that we are going to start the fire. And then we're going to start the girl up here. Yeah, this is Mr. Marcus Simmer in the background there. This is an awesome airport to fly into as well. Awesome airport to fly into. Short runway, beautiful views. So I'm looking forward to the trip back. It's always good fun. Yeah, for some reason the frames have all... Oh no, I spoke too soon. Spoke too soon. It's never going to be fixed. It's always going to be a bad VRAM issue, this sim. They've already said they can't fix it, so... They'll try, but they don't think they can fix it. So, it is what it is. APU bleed is on, and we are going to fire up Pilot's Life. Yeah. Because we are doing a Pilot's Live today. Just check in to see if you're awake, you know. And no, I haven't fixed the issue because I've tried, but I can't fix it. And I need to connect FSUI PC. That was evil. Yeah, it's a glitch that I've got with the Stream Deck, and I've tried all the suggestions from the internet and people sending me links and stuff, and I still can't fix it. It's a bit of a problem. Cool. All right, pre-flight's all in there. Let's go to the flight page. Now, one thing, guys, if you don't have a Simbit World's Pilot's Life 2, or you've got Pilot's Life 2, and I don't know if you can do this, but you can actually go in and buy a flight if you want to. So at the moment, we don't have any airlines. Let's actually look at the job market and see if they've said yes to me. Oh, so I went to LATAM, Brazil, because we said on one of the streams recently we'll shift down to Brazil, and even Azul Brazilian Airlines both got rejected on both of them. So, and they're the only decent airlines down this way, unless we go to another South American country. So I got rejected on both. But anyways, we are doing LATAM, a Brazil flight, but I went and purchased the flight. It cost me $50 to do this flight, so out of my hard-earned money on Pilot's Life 2. So you can buy routes. Get the Brazilian to fly the Brazilian. Get the Fong to fly the Fong. Maybe that's what we need to do. All right, but anyways, we are still going to do a flight today, so... All right, that's up and running. That's going to give us a whopping score of probably about 90. We probably won't get a good score today, but we'll see how we go. I heard that the Phoenix, or I've seen the Phoenix, is a bit interesting to land, but anyways, we'll see how we go. All right, what am I doing? Ground services. Let's go back here. And we want to cut off the GPU. Because APU bleeds on. Okay, cool. Let's get rid of the stairs. Oh, what did I do? Hadn't I cut over? I had it on APU bleed. Gino, what's going on? Welcome. Fly the Embraer? Yeah. Apparently I'm a bit rusty when it comes to this sort of stuff. God, the glitches. The glitches. The glitches. I was flying Azul in Brazil in APL2. Let me go with when I stopped flying as Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 come out. Nice, Brett. I don't know why our electronics turned off then. It was a bit weird. Been a few months, yeah. I have no idea why that did that. Alright, looks like we're back in action. Let's try this again. Hang on, I'm just gonna make sure our APU is going, so I don't know why it conked out. That's like super weird. Let's make sure these packs are on. Got gen faults, which is a bit weird. Let's click these on and off. Alright, let's see if this... Oh man, that's so bad. There we go. Seems to have outdone itself this time. Alright, let's get a pushback and let's get out of here, shall we? See if we get some frames back. Holy cow. Holy cow. What's going on with this? Evening, mate. I hope you're doing well. It's doing the jarring around thing. So, let's see. That is like an old 2020 frame gen issue. Let me just turn frame gen off for a sec. Let's see what's going on here. Oh, it's worse. It's worse. Are you? Where are you flying today? We're in Brazil. Now I don't have any frames. And maybe I should have just gone and started truck streaming. Seriously? Far out, Brussels sprouts. It's even worse without frame gen. See, I tell you what, it's still the old need you just need more than 16 gigs of GB. That fixes all problems. Fixes all problems. No, I don't want to do FSR. What do I want to do that? Try the TA, no frame gen. Also, render quality is a medium. Yeah, I'm not going to mess around with the settings too much. I'm just going to push back. It's basically, the reason why it's doing it is because it's got no VRAM left out of the 16 gigs. And also when I'm in the Phoenix and I got people parked next to me, as soon as I pull away, it will actually get better. But mind you though, since I've used dynamic settings, it hasn't really been a problem. It's been really good. So until I've jumped in the sim today, so I don't know what's happened since then apart from me doing the update on this thing. So who knows, but if I went and had a look, if I actually went in, I'll actually show you guys for a quick sec. Let's just do this for giggles for a second here. If I go into settings here and we go to assistance, where is it? No, not assistance. What do I want to do? Advanced options, I think it is. I forgot. Where am I trying to go? Developer mode. I was in the right section. If I turn developer mode on, go back in here. And then go to, once it lets me do it. See, it's still loading in stuff. No, I can't even click on the shit. I just broke it. I just broke the sim. It's frozen now. Sim's frozen. We'll see if it comes back. I just broke it. We'll just have a coffee. So really not much changed in the last 9 days. I saw that 2020 Benny Big Bucks. You got sim update 16. Congratulations. Here we go. Now it's done. No. It's still catching up. This is good. 2020 is the GOAT. Yeah, it's just taken a while for it to catch up, Benny. because it had no VRAM. What do we got? Yeah, so we've got a 13.8 devoted to Microsoft Flight Simulator and all its bits and pieces, and I'm using 13.31. So we are doing no good. We are doing no good. Yeah, I'd say come back to FS9, no stutters, it will be fine. Yeah, this thing just like eats the VRAM in pay-aware airports with pay-aware stuff. But if you're running like a 30 series graphics card, a 40 series graphics card, or a 50 series graphics card with more than 16 gigs of RAM, you don't have the issue. It's not a problem. But if you're running VRAM less than that, but yeah, since I changed to dynamic, this is the first time I've had trouble with it, because this was like before I started using dynamic. Anyways, we are going to push back. We're going to connect the tug here, and we're going to pull away from the airport. And once we pull away from the terminal and the stuff, we'll actually start to get some frames back. We'll keep the frames. It's sitting on 12.7. But yeah, once we actually pull away from the terminal, it'll get a little bit better. I Sorry, everyone. Mr. Killswitch, I second that. My 39 here with 24 gigs of RAM is more than happy with the sim. Yeah. Yep. It's a shame I've got a 4080 and it can't hack it. It just needs more VRAM. So we're running at 20.7 as we pull back. And it will just keep giving us some more as we keep pulling away from the terminal. But I believe there's an aircraft on our left-hand side, which is Marcus. Once Marcus pulls away, I'll get some VRAM back too. I run the auto FPS instead of the dynamic. It uses the GPU-Z and prevents the sim from reaching at maximum VRAM. Is that the Mr. Flight Simbat Max? Oh, hang on. I'll come back to you in a second, because I'm about to do a backwards 180 here. Is that's an add-on, isn't it? Like a third-party software thing. All right, we're gonna wait for Marcus to move away a little bit, and he'll give us some stuff, give us some beans that we need to have. While we're gonna do that, I'm gonna grab the meter. 1022, which is no good for us because we are using. Actually, I'll just change it to, because I'm an Aussie. 1022. Let's change the hectopascals. There we go. 1022. I love it. Love it. Look at that. Look at that. I could change it both. I might move that left a little bit so you guys can see a bit more of what's going on there. Waiting for Marcus to turn on his 6,000 different engines. Yeah, it works. I'll have to have a look at it. What's it actually called, Mr. Flight Sim Max? What's it actually called? I've heard some people talk about it, but I haven't used it. Maybe I need to have a look at it. So now we're down to 11.9 gigabytes. So we've got about... So we should have some... No, we don't have any frames. No, yeah. See? Now I've got some memory there. I've got a little bit there. Auto FPS. All right, I'll take a look. But I'm not going to start up until Marcus is moved. All right, what we're going to do, we're going to break the sim here. Come on, Marcus, get that plane going, my friend. We are going to advance. We're going to turn this guy off. Oh shit! I didn't get out of that. That's all right. We'll leave that there. And then I'm going to go to graphics. I'm going to turn dynamics off for a second and then back on. There we go. How long does Marcus take to get his engines going? Hey, Marcus, you've forgotten how to fly the Airbus while you've been on holidays? I need Marcus to move along so I can get some frames. He's probably doing it in VR, mind you. There we go. See, as Marcus goes away, I'm not gaining any frame. Yo, there I go. We gained a little bit there. So, no, Marcus did... Oh, no, it's gone down to 12. It made a little bit of difference. About a half a gigabyte. Marcus gave us half a gigabyte back. It's still pretty crappy, though. All right, let's get this thing up and running. Let's start engine number 2. Marcus is a professional. Yeah, he would have been doing his 10,000 checks. He's like a check master, running through the checklist, you know. Finally, I got the Phoenix to see in 2024. Nice. So now we're down to 12.41. So Marcus being near us was doing about 0.5 of a gig, which in the real scheme of things is bugger all. All right, engine's about to come on here. I turned the fuel pumps on, didn't I? There we go.
Following.
Tried turning it on up frame generation. I did try to turn it off before, and it didn't really make a difference. Actually made it worse. R66. I see you have NVIDIA and DLS frame gen on. Nah, it hasn't been an issue. Like I said, my frames have been like, it's been really, really, really good since I basically turned dynamic on, and it's been running like a dream. And then today it's all sorts of problems. So I'm not gonna sort of switch and play around with too much while I'm streaming. And I'll just have a, restart the PC and see what happens first. I'll do little baby steps of playing around with it. But it's been really, really good. Apart from some airports where you go and land in, the depth is not there, but... Oh, hang on. They need to go to idle. Running the stream and 2024 be a VRAM killer. Yeah, so it does use it a little bit more. But dynamic normally keeps it around about 11 gigs, but it's failing today, so yes. Well, hopefully NVIDIA comes out with their 4080 or 5080 Super and basically charge 12 grand for it. That'll be the problem solved. I'll just have to go and sell some stuff on the streets to afford to pay for it. All right, we've got both engines good to go. Coming up. Such is life. Such is life. I tell you what, if we didn't have performance issues to complain about when it comes to, are you streaming tomorrow, Gino? No, my friend. The next stream will be Saturday morning. But I've got to do some extra streams for you guys because I've missed a few. But if we didn't have performance in flight simming to whinge about, we would only basically have MS sceneries to complain about, you know. And my sim's about to crash. Yep, we're going to crash. Sim's crashing. It's just frozen. Yep. Touch anything. I didn't touch anything. It's just frozen on me. Holy cow. It wiped out everything. I lost the stream and everything. Yeah. Have you guys got me? Have you got me? Are we back? Are we back? Holy cow. Everything broke. Everything. Absolutely everything. We love Crash to Desktop, don't we? Yeah, I haven't had one for a while, actually, to be honest. So what did you guys do today? Coffee's great. It's cold now. Stop breaking stuff. I didn't break anything. Bloody Microsoft Flight. Now you watch the Phoenix will start cracking the poos. See, I didn't install 2024. Truck sim, perhaps. Yeah, I'm not set up for it, but I will be set up for it. I'm not going to start streaming it until I do the first video. Mr. FS9. I had 3 on Monday for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 stream. Yeah. Where did all these come from? It's fantastic. I love it. I love it. I live for this stuff. I live for the crashes to desktops. It's like simming with Russian roulette. You just don't know when it's going to happen. It gives you that extra thrill and excitement that you would never normally get in other games and simulators. Is the sim going to crash? Do you guys love the thrill of playing Russian roulette with crashes to desktops of your Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024? I think it's a fantastic feature. I'm glad I switched it on. All right. It is the stream spec. Yes, yeah. The AH64 did not like more than 1 hour of my flight. Yeah, the AH64 didn't release well, did it? I love watching 2024 loading screens. Yeah, well, I'm watching it for you, so you can just watch my my facelift. I also went to advanced tear. Can you tell? Can you see the improvement? Can you see the improvement? Yep. I spent $12,000 on advanced tear since I've been off. Can you see the improvement? They reckon it's like tripled the hair growth there. I don't know. Why did that post twice? It didn't hear. Yeah. Just be able to, a couple more 12,000 sessions, Benny. I'll have locks. I'll be able to, do those things and flick my hair around. What's going on, Mr. Sid Squadron, aka? I thought you were having the day off, my friend. You're Greg Matthews. Hard to tell apart. Oh, dude, Greg Matthews. Oh my God, are you talking about a day off from streaming tomorrow, Mr. Gino? I won't be streaming tomorrow. I don't stream every day. Because there's many facets when it comes to this gorgeous bald head. So we do many different things. So yes, day off. I still got to support the brothers in the streams. Yes, I'm doing one for the team, Mr. Tony. I'm doing basically first load up the sim for the first time in 9 days, and got to crash the desktop in the first hour. So yeah, taking one for the team. I'm glad that Microsoft Flight Simulator 24 basically includes me into the rest of the clan when it comes to crashes to desktops. Because I would feel, if I didn't get crashed to desktops, I would feel like I'm not part of the group, Not part of the group. When they do the development live streams, right? And they talk about their stats and say how reliable the sim's gotten. I wonder if they, when they grab the data, they'll have It just puts it into like folders. Crash the desktop due to this. Crash the desktop due to this. Crash the desktop doing this. And then they have like a folder like your third shit drawer where it just like goes crash the desktop, shit sim. Put it in the shit sim folder. It's like the shit drawer, the third drawer down. Yes. We don't know why it's crashing to desktop. We're just going to put that into the shit sim folder. That's what we're going to do. Oh. Yeah, jump into the Discord and you'll get all the info in there. All right, let's just actually jump in and see what it's going to do. I'm really, really sorry for the people that were sitting on the tarmac waiting. I did my best to do it, but you can't help it when you get crashes of desktops. And my sim's broken. Nah, I got no sim. I got nothing. Oh, this is great. This is really good. I don't even have a sim. It's just like, look at this. Nothing's working. What's going on, Mr. Hados? The sim's just, it's just broken. What do we do? I don't have 2020 installed. I've only got one sim. The ignore bug folder. Restart the PC, but then I've got to do... Well, I've restarted the PC. Mr. XR66, welcome to the first class lounge. Thank you, sir. Thanks, everyone. That won't do that again now. Thank you, mate. Appreciate it. Welcome. I did a restart, Mr. Brett Blaze, just before I restarted the sim. Restarted the PC. So I just had that before. Always have a backup 2020 for the win. A baby. Got the other games? Nah. No. We're going to do some truck simming, but yeah. We're like, what do I do? I guess the stream is being sponsored by Disney because it's completely frozen. That's a good one. I've got a task manager this stuff. I got a task manager the sim. Oh my god. Man, Benny loves these streams. I go into all the other streams, right? Like if Benny's in Saki's stream, I'll just pay Benny out for 2024. But then I do a stream and my 2024 just doesn't work. Now it will be the last time it does that. Sorry, everyone. Can you make a new eardrums for FS mods? Tony, I don't know. Maybe you can help me, but I've tried to find all the Stream Deck things. Mr. William Kelly sent me some stuff. I've done all the fixes, and nothing works. It still does the spikes when programs open up. It's given me the annoyances, and I assume you guys too. All right, let's start Microsoft Flight Simulator again. Let's see what happens. Let's see. Sorry about Stream Deck, yeah. So is this FS streams or is this a face stream? Well, it's going to be finishing the stream very, very shortly if I can't get the sim to work because I've got nothing else for you guys. I've got nothing else. I don't know. We could do charades. Anybody want to do charades? Like, I've got nothing else to do tonight other than go for a fly. I could dad jokes. You can go. I could go and box some FS mod stuff up and just talk rubbish. I can move you guys into the print room. Do that. Dad jokes. Oh shit! Now that'll be the last time that pops up. It's because I had to restart the sim. All All right. We're loading up. Let's switch to 2020. I can't. It's not installed. Is it a real life chat stream? Yeah, pretty much. Pretty much, Gav. It's pretty much. Yep. Yep. I could stream someone else streaming 2024. It might be a Phoenix issue. You might need to fly something else. Well, would the sim... It could be. Would the sim evil... Do you think... Because I had the Phoenix selected... I suppose because the way that the sim works is once you load into the Earth, you've actually loaded into the sim. Says Mr. Jorg. Pringles hasn't got any more power. How do you mean Pringles hasn't got any more power? Yes, we're on the loading screen. To get onto a slightly different topic, does anyone realize it's 80 years today since the... No, I knew it was coming up though. I knew it was coming up. Oh, his electric is out. Well, that's what happens when you live down south. That's what happens. Come on, Benny. If you had 2024, Benny, you would be able to watch this splash screen live in your own house and not just on someone else's stream. How good would that be? That would be fantastic. You would get to enjoy it firsthand. You get to pay like $200 something for the sim for the splash screen. I think they actually need to update the splash screen like at least every 6 months because we look at it so much. Was Pringles streaming and his power went out? Was it? Even the sim to load up, like even this, there's something weird's going on. Something weird's going on. All right. So this is when you're meant to be loaded into the sim. All right, we got further than last time. Just wait for everything to populate here. Set air traffic off under graphics so we can see you, but you can't see you. Should help with VRAM. Yeah. But I shouldn't have to, Marcus. That's what I'm saying. Shouldn't have to. I'm going to actually put in a different spot too. Had a power outage during the stream, which down south after a lot of rain. Yeah. I remember when I lived in Victoria, right? It's quite common to have power outages, but you don't really get them in Queensland. No worries, Tony. I'll be definitely around. All right, let's just see what's going to happen here, shall we? See if we've got some performance here. The town I live in, there could be storms in Darwin and the power goes out. Yeah, I lived in the country and the power used to go out all the time. Also, I lived in a town and the power used to go out all the time too. But in Queensland, don't really have that issue. Yeah, the power only goes out when someone a car hits a power pole. Did I do this? Can't remember. I did. Well, so far we've got some frames, so we're just going to let it do its thing. We've got some performance at the moment, so we'll just run with this and just see what happens. Mr. O'Meara, what's going on? Absolute legend is in the house. Mr. O'Meara, aka Joseph, is one of the original OGs when it comes to subscribers on the channel here. He pops his head every now and then because he's a busy man. Mate, hope you're doing well. Hope the family's doing well. Alright, seems to be working. Who knows what's going on? We lose power when the trees get blown down on the lines. Yeah, see, all the power lines around here is all underneath the ground. So you don't really have to worry about the trees doing that stuff. All of them are buried underneath the ground. Alright, let's go down to the McDo and do some stuff. Alright, let's align. Done. Confirm. Return. It was 10. I wonder if Pilot's Life is going to be all butchered now. It might do. TAM 3803. 3803. I'm going to do this as quickly as I can, everybody. I think the cost index was 27. If it wasn't, that's just what I'm going to do. Is 30,000 is going to be the cruise altitude. We're going to pop that in there. We're going to grab the request the winds. And then we'll get that uplink done shortly. Oh, there's the uplink there. And my clear button's got stuck. There we go. We insert that there. Let's go to the flight plan. We were taking off the departure of runway 2 right. We were doing the Aveco 3 Alpha, and then it was the bip tank, I believe. The bip tank, big tank. I think it was the bip tank. The bip tank, big tank. No, it's the NAXOP. So we're going to be doing that. Let's insert that one there. Let's go to initialization. Let's go downstairs, page 2. And I just don't want to look at the sim funny, you know. Let's load the aircraft instantly. Let's send that to the McDo. It's gone to the McDo. Alright, let's go to the pref. And see, everything's just working better. Aircraft's too heavy. That's fine. We said that's fine, didn't we? We're just going to do our own thing. Because this is actually an A19 flight, I believe. We should have done it in the baby, but I didn't know if I actually had... I didn't know if I actually had camera view, so I didn't bother to use it. Alright, flight plan's in there. That's all aligned. Cool, 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 cool. Oh, it's going to be aligned in 3 minutes anyways. We are going to go and start everything up. Interesting how everything's now deciding it wants to work. Beacon can go on. PL2 can get connected again. IPC can go. Alright, I'll come back to the chat. Yeah, flying back home early tomorrow. Gotta go. Good luck with the stream. No worries, Mr. Yeah, no, take it easy, my friend. Bye, Shane. Catch you later, my friend. Some are buried, but we have a small population here at Tassie, so it costs a lot of per person. Only 500k stateside. Well, it's usually developers pay for the power to get put underneath the ground. All right, that's cool. That's cool. That's cool. Let's do this again. See if this is going to happen. Oh, helps if I actually start the APU. The Airbus has just cracked the poos at me. No. Helps if I actually start the APU. There we go. Don't know what was going on before, but we've got no issues with frames. Super weird. Super weird. I don't know. Don't understand it. I don't know. Alright, APU going. Like, it's a bit blocky, but heaps better than what it was before. Tasmania is about the same size as West Virginia, apparently, in the US. Did you know that California, the state of California, is like, has more GDP than like many countries around the world? It's crazy. Crazy, crazy. All right, that's on. That's done. Let's go and fire up an engine. Alright, that should be the last of the spikes unless someone does a donation. I think it's the only thing that hasn't spiked it just yet. Alright. Looks like we're going to get a flight in, ladies and gentlemen. Go Oz. Such entertaining flight simming here. I wonder why we're bringing truck simming in. Because the sim doesn't work half the time. But I'm still trying to get many big bucks to get into the sim. Mr. William Kelly, do you mind to keep that stuff to yourself, please? Oh, because someone's got to read it, and then someone's going to disagree, and then I'll go back, and then I was just making conversation. Then it will turn into like a political thing, and we just want to keep that out of the stream. Mr. Look Up Gaming, what's going on? It's been a fun time for bed now. Are you joking? You're off to bed, and I'm not even wheels up yet? It's so funny. It's so funny. Alright, let's do the second engine. I'm going to get that one up and running. There we go. Things are starting to move along. I've still got the thing here that I need to get rid of. I've still got the ladder connected. Stairs, chocks. There we go. Yeah, yeah, let's just move on. Economy turns into politics, you know, and I don't want to upset anybody. It's too, what's the word that I'm looking for? I don't know, but, no, it's alright, Like, there's just enough stuff going along around the world. I try to make these streams, like I've brought politics and stuff into streams and stuff before, and I try to keep it out. Even sometimes it grabs me and pulls me in, but I just want to, as much as I can, just make the streams about everything other than religion, politics, and war, because we get enough of that in the world, and work. Yeah, so you know, I just wanted to make it about my bald head, wasps, crashes to desktops, UFOs and aliens. What else do we want to talk about? Awesome hardware. You know, just all the important stuff in life. I didn't even know how that was political. It was just factual numbers. Well, politics and economy is like linked. But yeah, anyways, let's move on. Oh, I got an itchy nose now. Alright, so we've got engine started. And let's turn APU bleed on. And let's turn the APU on. That's on. Taxi light's going to go on. I probably need to actually turn some lights on up here. It's a bit dull up on the overhead. Cool. Everything's looking good. Alright, let's get the chrono on there and make sure GPU can go away, and we're good to get rolling. It's best to leave it. Oh yeah, let's just not talk about it, you know. Alright. The question is, am I going to touch tips? Are we going to touch tips? Because you never want to touch tips. There's a lot of wind tip touching happening in the world at the moment, and you never want to do that. The thing is, Mr. Glenn, is we are all passionate human beings, and there is certain topics around the world that we get very, very passionate about, like aka Microsoft Flight Simulator should not include a Microsoft Flight Simulator MS sceneries in the the marketplace, but they do. But yeah, there's some certain topics we'll try to stay away as much as possible. Alright, I want to say a big thank you to you guys for still hanging out and waiting. Appreciate it. Marcus, did you have a crash to desktop too? Because Marcus is parked back there. And is our APL2 working? Yes, it is. There we go. I'm getting done on APL2 because I don't have the taxi lights on. There's fault number one. Auto brake sets to a max. Let's arm the spoilers. Let's switch this guy over here. And that's cool, that's cool, that's cool. Flaps are down. Oh. Watch out for Mr. Marcus here. What is he doing? Check the brakes. You waited for me. Ah, didn't you like push back and go forward? I swear we were sitting there waiting for you to go. Or did you actually, was that at terminals sort of back there and you just went and moved into other terminals? Is that what happened? We'll probably touch Marcus's tip here. Is this thing moving? We are moving, yeah. We are now. I don't know what the geo was before, but I reloaded it and it just decided it wanted to work, no problems. So, one of those things when it comes to the sim, you do a restart and it just starts working. I took one for the team. Brett goes, I was thinking about buying. He's referring to MS Sceneries. I spent like $100 on the top 5. It was the Captain Sim products that cost me a fortune because I did the top 5 worst rated aircraft in the marketplace, and I think there was 3 MS Sceneries and 2 Captain Sim products. But the MS Scenery ones were just so weird that the stuff that they did, like the gears on some of them, gears didn't even go up or down, or the gears would automatically go up when you take off, and all the every single one of them, every single one of the flight dynamics and characteristics of the aircraft, they were all exactly the same. You do a roll and it will do the quickest roll better than any other aircraft in the world. So it cost me like $110. I don't think I made my money back either. But hopefully I saved some people money. I wonder how many views that video got. I don't recall. I haven't gone back and looked at it. It's got too many bad memories. Too many bad memories. That's for sure. Flaps are there. We're going to go down 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Holy shit, what happened here? Someone just went through me. That scared me then. I wasn't expecting that. Felt like someone went through me then. This Kanga. Interesting. Waiting for Mr. IZ. So, a cynical person would suspect that Captain Sim is a Boeing subsidiary. Why are you saying that? Because the plane. I know why you're saying that. I want to go back for. Hey, was that you? I'm waiting for. Oh, hang on. Is he on? No, he's on the right runway. Mr. Z, are you going to take off, my friend? I think we're just going to go because I'm not sure what he's up to, you know. That's all cool. That's all cool. Let's go and turn some lights on here and just get going. I'm thinking. Some lightage happening there. Or did he go? Or he might have had some issues with his sim. That's me. I need to restart. Can't see anyone. Yeah, I was thinking you just had problems then by the sounds of it. I'm sorry, guys. I had the sim up at 100% too. My apologies about that. It's 9:36 and we're just getting going. QNH because I remember it was 10:22 before on both sides. All right, we're just going to keep rolling. Hang on. Oh, Oz. Yeah, I knew that was going to be the Geo. Sorry, Marcus. I've just got to stop and go to controls and enable the force feedback here on the AB9 Moser stick. There we go. Sorry about that. All right. We can go down here. I don't have much runway to give away, but I've given away some. Have much to go.
Too low, terrain.
I know we were too low. We didn't have much to give. There we go. I just lost some pilot's life points there too, because I had to get it over 20 degrees to get some altitude in her. Going on with the sounds? Wet tires. Oh, I don't know if it had wet tires, but it was pretty ordinary. Lights going up. So we'll lose a couple of points there on pilot's life just for doing crappy procedural work there, but that's fine. That is fine. Well, only meant to be going to 8,000 to start off with. Let's change that down. And we are flying. About time. Who knows what happened that first go? I don't know. It's just doing weird and wonderful things. Absolutely stunning around here. Ghost Bat Loyal Wingman aircraft used with the app with adds Wingman review. Oh yeah, okay. I never really got into it. Alright, spoilers in the arm off position. Making another turn. What let's ever yeah, I'm not good enough to fly in Brazil. Well, probably because we just took off from the A320 when it should have been an A319 because the runway's too small, but I thought it would be fun. I thought it would be fun. Does look beautiful. Over the standard on the left and the right side. And there we're going to have the famous beach where everybody gets their thongs out, and we're not going to see the Christ the Redeemer actually because the photogenic scenery is not going to come up because the dynamic scenery, that's the only bad part with it. This is the thing, right? Imagine the performance that the Sims got, and you know how you get up, once you get up to 10,000 feet, it goes blurry and stuff like that. Imagine if they, because I reckon they changed the scaling of the LOD, so Wonder how bad it is. Instead of plan, we'll have made an nav 2. There we go. And there, so we can see. Run both of the ephyses, and we're on 8,000. We are going to go up to TV1 is 15, so we're going to go 15.8. So we're going to scroll up here. There is Zed. Looks like he's loaded back in. Where's everybody else? Alright, where's our friends? Marcus was around somewhere. I don't know where he is now. Performance out here is like a dream. There's Kanga there. There's Angel. I don't know where Marcus has gone. Coming up to 10. So we've got a... Actually, I had the runway lights turned off. I'm going to turn these off before we get to 11,000 so we don't lose any other points. The difference with Pilot's Life 2 and, say, the other one that we'll mess around with, Just Fly the Line, which we are going to include in on the streams and that, is that Pilot's Life 2 is... it scrutinized your flying more than what I found Fly the Line did. We got 300. Yeah, I'm back, but I have no screens. Maybe it is the Phoenix playing up. Don't know. I was hearing mixed reports with the latest update. The first update did extremely well, but I heard mixed from all the different streams when I popped in, so who knows. These flights that we've got, they're only short flights because I wanted to stay busy. Only 50 minutes, excuse me, just burping the microphone. So we're pretty much just flying out. I think we've actually done these routes before once upon a time, and then we're flying in to Rio. So the cruise is pretty short, so we'll keep us busy. But I think I'm going to need to get a coffee soon, considering all of that is going on. Holy cow. What a mission to get in the air. Yeah, MCDUs are dead trying to do a full restart. Did you load on the runway? You heard that the rumours that the SU Beta 3 is working well? Yeah. I've got to catch up on everything, Brett, because the last 10 days where I was working on the print room for FS mods and stuff, I haven't stayed up with too much information. So obviously we even missed 2 weeks of news videos, didn't we? I think it was 2 weeks of news videos. That never happens, except for when I had surgery a few years back. But yeah, I need to update all the stuff. I did watch the development live stream. I'll actually be honest with you, I didn't watch all the development live stream. That never happens. I didn't actually watch all of it. I cracked the poos with them, to be honest. I just felt like they just weren't doing enough for the community in that development live stream. So I was just like, I'm not going to watch it anymore. All right, there's 15.8. We're going to move up to 2.8. I'm going to put that back to the thousands and go up to 2.8. go. All the climb out of that should start coming up. Tony Bedo says, I'm off at night. Hey Bedo, even though it was a short period, my friend, it was great to hear your voice. It was like having voice cuddles through the microphone. So, good evening, mate. Voice cuddles through the microphone. That's the first. That is the first. Yeah, I don't know. The development live stream, it just... I don't know. Puke. Like it to me, it felt like that the team over at Microsoft thought like things are going well, and I'm like, not exactly. They're still not going well. But anyways. It is what it is. It is what it is. The only thing they need to fix, in my opinion, should be number one priority is the VRAM. And then everything will be a lot better then. The wing's looking good in the evening glow. You just wanted me to have voice cuddles with you, Aaron. You're just jealous. Best thing is my new horse works well. That's an odd thing to say, Tony. Your new horse works well. Your hostess works well. That sounds better. Your new horse works well. I was like, all right, okay. You better go to bed then. See you, Tony. Take care, my friend. Use HOTAS. HOTAS horse. Yeah. Just got out of VR. No worries. Oh no, talking to the missus was enough for me. Yes. Yes, Mrs. Oz jumped in the Discord and talked to the drop bears for a little bit. She does jump on the microphone every now and then. Yeah, and Mrs. AF was so nice to chat to. Yeah. Yeah, she talks to you guys nice, not to me though. Yeah, Cowboy Beto. Oh, but yes, that's what I got out of the development live stream. I don't know, just I don't know, just didn't do anything for me. It just, I don't know. I felt frustrated after that. Just felt frustrated. I felt like the community's needs weren't addressed. That's literally, that's why I did watch it all. And it's one of the reasons why I didn't do a news video that week, because I was just like, and then I was like, it's time to go and do one of the projects that I need to do, and I went and did that, and just like, let's go and do that for a bit. That's why we went and did that. Yes, I think the horse thing is going to haunt you a bit better. I don't think you can get out of that now. Pesky sim, yeah. Hope there's no further crashes to desktops. Oh, there will be. There will be. It's just a matter of when. I don't know. This reload seemed to work fine. Maybe I hadn't... you know when you install a new aircraft and you've got to like load into it and then reload into it and then reload into it? Maybe I just didn't do that enough. Alright, the top of descent is only 80 nautical miles up there, so we need to figure out what's going on, and I need to quickly go and turn the kettle on and check on the girls while we're in climb. So let's go and have a look and see what we're going to do here, because these are super... Oh, let's do the RNAV straight away. I want to do that. That looks like fun. We can whiz it around. Let's do the whiz. Let's do it on the final and not give us much time. So which means we really need to be on our descent. So let's do that. That looks like fun. Normally when I do short and final turns, it ends up in a bit of havoc. So, all right, let's go in here. We're going to do the arrival. We're going to do 17 right, and it's going to be the RNAV X-ray. RNAV Victor, 17 right, X-ray is what we need. Yes, this guy at the top here. And then we are going to do the Octa 1, which is this guy here. And then we're going to be doing the IBDAL transition. Let's insert all the goodness there. Of course, we've got to get rid of the track for a second. Then let me insert it all, then track it. Cool. And we're about to hit top of climb. It thinks. And then we have got our top of descent there, which is at 60 nautical miles to go. Loving the MH60 Miltech simulations in VR. Yeah, I was watching Tony. He had trouble flying it, and he's got a lot of operating hours in a helicopter. Some people saying it's a bit iffy to fly. It did look nice on the outside, though. Rhino X55. Turtle Beach makes a damn good horse. Yeah, so I actually sold... I had the Turtle Beach HOTAS. I actually sold that to Beto that I had for a couple of years. It's a great HOTAS. He needed a new HOTAS, so I actually sent it his way. That's what he's talking about. That's what he's talking about, his horse, when he meant to say HOTAS. I'm really looking forward to seeing some of these manufacturers like Turtle Beach and Thrustmaster and stuff. Are they going to come out with version 2s of their products and things like that? So it'll be interesting to see what they do. Because like Turtle Beach really went and tried to capture the Xbox console market with their stuff. So it'll be interesting if they actually bring out other products. Like their rudder pedals were amazing. The HOTAS that I sent Beto's way was pretty good. Their Flight 1 joystick was okay, and their Flight 1 yoke and throttle combination was okay. It had a couple of bad pros in there, so... But yeah. But there's a lot more competition on the market these days since they released those products. Oh, there's Marcus Simmer. All right, guys. I'm going to just quickly jump out before we get into top of descent. I just need to go to the little pilot's room and do a couple of different things. So we will be... I'm going to leave it on the wing view because you can see some of the islands stuff there, and I've got about 40 nautical miles. We need a FFB becoming standard rather than an exceptional, especially in pedals. Force feedback becoming standard. Yeah, well, it's getting there, Glenn. It's getting there. There's more and more stuff coming out, and then you've got Moser getting in the force feedback stuff, and then they're doing like yokes and they're doing sticks, and then rudder pedals will be the last stuff, but it's getting there more and more and more, where we used to have like one manufacturer making the force back the yoke. Now there's multiple different ones. We've got the Moser stick is amazing. I love the AB9. You know, a lot of the content creators that got it don't use it because of the size. Works well for me, and the size doesn't bother me. I've knocked my knee on it a couple of times, but other than that, it's amazing. It's the only stick I use now. So but yeah, it's getting there. It's not standard yet, but it's getting there. It's becoming more common, that's for sure. About time, though. About time. All right, Gav, what's going on? All right, I'll be back soon. You won't miss me. I've just got to go and iron my face with my facelift. Yeah, it is too expensive. I agree, totally. It is there, but things are going to come now. I guess before I run off, I get to a point where you got Moser, then they're coming out with the AB6, which is going to be at a cheaper price. So I guess, even the manufacturers are picking that sort of stuff up and coming out with different options. So we just obviously need to give it a bit more time. So, all right, back soon. It will only get better, I think. What button do I press? I've forgotten. I think it's this one. Alrighty. Alright. Sorry, I think I just missed that top of D, just a smidgen there. So we're going to crack on right now. We're going to put some destination data in for our approaching airports, which is Sierra Bravo Sierra Papa. Sierra Bravo Sierra Papa. Going to have a look at some of the details around that. What do we got? We've got light rain, 14 degrees. We've got ceiling of clouds at 1500, so it should be interesting. They're only they're broken at 1500 and they're scattered at 600, so we should be able to get visual of the airport anyway. I actually put a bit of speed brake on here. Oh, not flaps. Oh my god, I just lost points. You can tell it's been a little bit since I've been simming. Just dropped the flaps instead of the slats. Anyways, instead of the air brake, I mean. And 14 degrees light rain. We've got 7 knots of wind down the runway. So it's going to be a 4 to 6 knot crosswind by the looks of it. Is going to be what's going on. I'm going to head off to Phoenix Point, play ball. Happy flying, guys. Hey, Mr. R66, Mr. Z, thank you very much for the first class lounge. I appreciate it. Thank you very much for the support. We'll see you on another stream soon. Check out the Discord and I'll update the flight details, what's going on with the streams and stuff this week. So, was that one more try or I more try? Alright, let's zoom in here so we can hopefully this flight plan is going to work out the way that we need to do. We've got to be at Erdan or Akden at 14.4. I've only got 14.4. I've got it selected there. One more. There we go. It's probably going to be no different for you, but anyways. The sim does look amazing, and Betty Big Bucks is not here to see it. When it's working, this sim is absolutely gorgeous. One of the problems I do have with VRAM is I do like 4K because I've got an awesome 4K screen. So 4K and 16 gigs of VRAM for Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024, it just doesn't mix. It doesn't mix. Oh, clouds. Like the top's getting cut off there. Interesting. Hey, there's Mr. Hulky over there as well. Will be interesting. Everybody says the Phoenix is different to land. I don't think I needed to expedite this descent as much as I have. There we go. I think we're going to be doing fine now. Wasn't watching what I was doing. Wouldn't be first time, would it? Would not be the first time. All right, let's put some data in. Next phase. All right, let's grab the QNH for the approach airport, which will be 10:27. Pop that in there. Temperatures are going to be 14 degrees Celsius. Winds 222 at 2. Winds are variable actually. So they're at 2. They're actually variable at 160 to 230. So obviously it's going to be go half that 200 at 7 knots. So we're going to change that information because the sim's got it at 222 at 2. So we're going to change it at 200 at 7. So we're going to put that information in there. We're going to go full flaps configuration. We are good. We are good. All right. Hey, Richard. Celsius? What does that mean, Mr. Richard Satil? There you go. Wellington's on the turn. We're lower than Marcus at the moment. Make sure we don't fly too quick so we don't get into Marcus's way there. Let's zoom in on the second map. There we go. Into Rio de Janeiro. I do like the LATAM livery. The other Brazilian, was it Azura Brazil or whatever? That I'll actually like that livery a little bit better. All right, the next one we're going to have a look. So we're down at Shutdown at 1440. We need to go down to Octale. That needs to be at 10.1. Is the next one. Marcus is just turning 2. Geez, we must be close. So I'm going to change this to 10.1. On the old wing. I had to do firmware updates for both the McDo, the FCU, and the EFISs. Bring those out of standard now, and as we mentioned before, they're both going to be on 1027. 1027. Runway 17 right is a bit short. It says my arrival performance calculator. I know, right? I know. She's got to be fun. It's got to be fun. And I'm doing like a short turn in. That's why we're doing full flaps. It'll be interesting, Marcus. So I've been wanting to make this mount for ages, but I hadn't been able to do it. Reason why is because the actual stand itself is very, very wide here to support the whole weight of the EFISs. So I had a stand which I made for the FCU, but I couldn't do the other bits because I needed to actually widen the bottom stand. So until recently, we got some new hardware FS mods, which has enabled us to do some larger prints. So I was able to, because I had heaps of people asking for this, and I wanted to be able to do it myself too. So I think we've released like 4 products in the last week and a half, and I've released products, and I haven't even mentioned some. I haven't even posted about them. I've just released them. So because we went for like a few weeks of not releasing anything, and I was working on like 7 different developments, and I've released a bunch of them this week. Come on, guys and girls, we got 52, which only 40 likes. It's usually pretty good though, Willie. I don't think likes do too much on YouTube. But thank you, man. I appreciate it. Thank you for looking after me. All right, there's 10.9, so we're under 10, so we can actually put on the lights on a pilot's life without getting it in trouble. Promotes impressions on YouTube. It does, but not as much as what it used to do back in the day. But then again, I don't get like 500 people watching my streams like you do, Brett, when you're playing that those other sim games, though. Well, I'll just unlike. No, not the unlikes. All right, let's go to the next one. Octane meant to go SP99, which is this one here. We're meant to be at 9,000. So we're going to go down to that, 9,000. I'll take the likes, absolutely. Other sim games, yes. That's because I can't say Microsoft Flight Simulator 2024 is a game. But mind you, playing Russian roulette on the crashes to desktop is definitely a game, Mr. Evil. It's definitely a game. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Ooh, I think I've got an issue with the flight plan there. Because we've got a decel there. Oh shit, what'd I just do then? Uh-oh. The path was too steep, it can't do it. There we go. Yeah, it can. It can. It can. Trust me, it can. It can. We just got to put the anchors out. Oh, wrong one. All right, let's get some sounds up here. Let's get some anchors out here. That can auto brake can go to medium as high as we can get it. SPO3 we need to be at 7,000. We'll get there. Finally on my way, I may catch up before you take off again. Yeah, absolutely. You definitely will. Alright, let's do a quick check here. Landing lights are all good. Seatbelt signs are on. That's cool, that's cool, that's cool. We're at 220. We're going to drop a notch of flaps now because we've got a quick turn coming up. So I'm going to drop some flaps now. Slats are out. First notch of flaps are down. We'll see if it goes after release, really VR, but Symphonic was trying to get me into it with him. I'm not sure. What are we talking about? Oh, Battlefield 6. Yeah, apparently you can fly planes and stuff in it. But like with any Battlefield, it generally, like, a big hype but once the release happens, it's like any other Battlefield game, isn't it, really? It's for free? Is it like pay to play something, is it? Alright, we're at 7. We need to go 4-3. I'm always crap at those games, hey. Like when I play Fortnite with Junior, he's got to keep me alive. It's on Xbox Game Pass. Maybe I could take a look. Can't really see the city views. I keep getting blocked by the clouds, but it looks busy around here, that's for sure. There we go, we're making our turn. This is going to get interesting. It says I need more drag. Second notch of flaps going down. I'm actually going to put the gear out in a second. It's supposed to be like Battlefield 3 and Battlefield 4, which was why I'm going to check it out. Yeah. So back to sort of like the heyday. The real launch is on October 10th. These are only betas to check the servers out, aren't they? They're like server tests, yeah? Yeah. So I think that I don't think there's unlimited codes to get access to it, though, isn't it? The days before I wore glasses. What, days before the sim come out? I mean, the Battlefield 3 come out, you're wearing glasses. Oh man, look at that. Back in Battlefield 3 days, yep. Man, it would be nice to have like a 5090 or something like that to be able to make this look good. But unfortunately,
2,500.
we don't. That's why it looks like the zombies are on the ground. Resident Evil style. No glasses those days. Okay. Alright, sorry. Alright, we're going to turn off the tags. Man, it'd be nice to have 4080. Hey, Evil. It honestly doesn't do much more than your 5070. I think when it comes to the sim performance. 3D trees are still good. They're absolutely fantastic. Yeah. I wasn't on full flaps then. How good does the Phoenix look? What GP are you running? I went to a 57 Ti. It's doing okay. I run a 4080. Holy cow, look at this. Look at all these buildings. Absolutely insane approach. Just imagine sitting, you know, your apartment's like one of these and you're on the friggin' runway track, or you're playing soccer on this thing here. Like, that must be a hospital. Yeah, it's got to be a hospital there. Alright, my plane. Holy cow, this is a gem. Look at this for approach. Amazing. And my buildings are still loading in and popping in.
500.
Alright, this is the first landing with the BFU, so people say it floats differently. We'll see. Got that crosswind, I'm feeling it a little bit.
100.
I'm actually coming in pretty
50,
high.
40, 30, 20, retard. 5.
Ooh. Plenty of room markers. I just had to keep the reverses on after we cooled down to 80. Holy cow, that was a short runway. Yeah, but I come in too hot. I come in too high, so it took me a while to get it down. But that was a lot of fun. That was a really, really cool approach. I enjoyed that very muchly. That was cool. That was very, very cool. Here we go. Alright, where are we going? Where are we going? Just up here? We'll do a quick turnaround. That was cool. And then we've got another awesome approach. Turn the brake fans on. Yeah, I'll have to do that in a sec. Oops. I didn't mean to brake. Where's the brake fans? I always forget to do... Where are they on this thing? I never turn them on. Or is it up? It's up the top here, isn't it? I think I have them set onto auto already, yeah. Richard, where do I turn them on? I never worry about it, to be honest. Blue skies, I don't know. Maybe it's an issue with my weather. Says I'm on real time. Oh, it's because I'm not on live weather. That'll do it. Hang on, Marcus. That'll do it. It's because I was on live weather. There we go. There we go. I had it on just clouds. Oh man. Willie says, "Hey guys, gonna call it. Got to walk the doggos. Start my day. No worries. No worries at all, Willie. Take care. Have an awesome week, and hopefully I get to talk to you later on in the week, my friend. I'll give me a couple of weeks, and I'll speak to you about some VR." Where's the brake fan? I always forget. No, it must be down in the lower part. I'll sort it out once we park. As soon as I'll see it, I'll go, oh yeah, that's right. Right, taxi lights going off. Pop your points in. What you think we got with our points? How do we park in these parks here? $100? I don't think so, Evil. I think I'm just parking any way that I feel like here. There's no lines. There's obviously ground textures, but there's no lines. So we're gonna call that a day. All right, parking brake on. Let's go and throw some. Don't have enough room with the mouses here. GPU can get connected, and chocks. Where's the brake? Brake fans. I don't know where it is. Where is it? I am blind. I can't find it. Can't find it. AP bleed can go on. Alright, we're going to shut the engines down. Over to the APU. And we're going to leave it on that. Alright, oh, and it's raining as well. There we go. So we sort of cheated coming in here, Mr. Marcus Simmer, because I didn't use the live weather. I thought I was on live weather. All right, let's bring Pilots Life out. And so there's a couple of spots there where I know I've lost points. One was too quick of a taxi. I went over 20 degrees when I took off because we took off on a short runway. So we'll see how we go. Let's bring the flight report up. And we got 100. Oh, I must not have been. I thought I was just over 20. There we go. Mr. Evil, you won, my friend. You won. Mr. One Eye Dave, thank you very much for the subscribe. And then we'll minus 2221. So we're just under where we needed to be. But there we go. We got to take that one. Rigged. Well, I thought I must have just been on. I must have been just on the money, you know. Just on the money. 80 XP. I've actually got to buy the ticket back though. So we're going to submit this flight. And we've got to go to the shop where you buy your licenses to actually buy the ticket back because I don't have a spot in an airline at the moment. So, but we're going to take that. So if you guys don't know, if you do have some money saved up like myself, you can go and buy flights, which is, this is exactly what we're going to do. So we're going to go and buy, or you can actually do flight skips. You can sort of buy them and stuff like that. So we go flight ticket, and then we go to the departure airport, which is that clicking in there? Yeah, it is. Sierra, where did we get to? Sierra Bravo Sierra Papa, and then we're going to fly back to Sierra Bravo Romeo Juliet. And then we will do a search and it will bring up all the different options. I suppose I could fly GOL, see if we can get some flights through there, but we're going to fly LATAM 3922. We'll take this guy here. It's going to cost us $50 to buy the ticket. We're not going to fly with Azul Brazil because they knocked us back. Well, I suppose LATAM knocked us back as well. So, but we're going to grab this guy here. So we're going to hit plus on here. It will put us in our shopping cart. We've got $1,848 in the bank. This is going to cost us $50. We're going to hit purchase. And then what it will do, once we cross this off here, it will actually put it straight into our schedule because you can buy multiple flights. So that's our first one there. So it's in there. It's an hour flight, meant to be with an A319. Again, we're doing it with an A320 because we're sort of cheating a little bit. And because that's our one and only flight, if we actually go into flights, it will be sitting here and we can go straight away. We can go and grab the sim brief at dispatch and do it all again. That's the cool thing with Pilots Life. It's all sort of linked together. And I am just going to go and change it from A319 to an A320-200, and we're running the IAEs, and just the standard IAEs. We're not running the SLs, and then we're going to generate that flight plan. So super easy. Is there no other job offers on your list? There is, but I want to fly in South America. So if I go to my job market, what they got me at the moment, which is they got me Air Baltic, Lufthansa, Scandinavian, Thai Airways, and Sundair. I actually don't know where they fly. I've heard of them. Where do they fly? It's all Europe. So we want to do some flights down here because I haven't flown much around here. Funny thing is that I think it was either LATAM or Azul Brazil was actually in there when I last flew Pilots Life, which gave us the idea to fly down here. But now they're not there and they won't take me on. Funny enough, so I can't reapply for these for a little bit, because if I go to this one here and try to reapply, actually I go up here, try to reapply for one. Where are we? Where is it? Hang on. It's easy if I just do this. There we go. If I try to grab Brazil, let's see if it'll actually let me go for him again. A job application not accepted. You already have an active application for this airline. Well, I don't, because it got rejected, but yeah, so I can't even go for him again. I don't know how long you have to wait. I can't remember, but yeah. So I don't know. I could find one of these other ones to go for, but I wanted to do some Brazil flying. So we've got Sidrel, but I don't know what do they fly. They're only 1 star. They've got, yeah, they're flying like cargo ops by the looks of it. What do we got? Other Brazilian airports, I mean airlines. There's not many just for Brazil. You've got GOL. I didn't really want to fly GOL, only because I think livery's boring. And I think they fly Boeings from memory. Yeah, they fly Boeings. So we could fly them. There's not much else I can really grab. So, yeah. I'm just going to actually apply for these guys and wait the day, because it takes 24 hours to see if you get accepted or not. We'll just see if they're going to take us. There we go. We'll put that in there, and it's pending for the review. So we'll just wait and see. Anyways, in the meantime, we're going to go back to this, and we are going to be flying back at 25,000 feet. I'm not going to do that. We're actually going to go to 27. I think it's probably where we would like to go to. So we're going to do that. And it says we've got a side stick fault, which we don't. Just happens with the AB9. Mr. Colonel, good morning to you, sir. Welcome to the stream. Let's do the D-board. Actually, you don't really need the GPU. We go to my flights, D-boarding, import the next flight plan. Mr. Brisbane Insider, so excited about the upcoming update. Hopefully it makes the sim much more better for the Xbox console users. I hope it does. I hope it does, my friend. Got our fingers crossed. Got our fingers crossed, that's for sure. Let's load the aircraft. Actually, let's reset all. Let's resend the load. Oh, I'm going to need to do this again now, aren't I? Yeah. It's thinking ground mass balance. Let's load the aircraft. Let's do it instantly. Cool. There we go. All right, let's go back to the McDo and do some stuff in here, shall we? Initialization. Let's grab the flight plan. I seem sorry, everyone still feels like it's like a game on Xbox. You can't say the G-A-M-E word. It's like you can't say the W word to dogs because they go nuts. You know what I mean? There we go. Flight plan's in there. It is TAM again. TAM 3922. 3922. And I'm just going to grab the cost index from SafeFlight view ops brief. And it's 20. 20, let's pop that in there. And cruise altitude, I'm switching it up. We're going to 27,000. Don't need to line the IRSs because everything should be done, but we're going to get a updated of the winds. Let's request the winds and add those in there. Let's going to pour this to, I'm just going to put this to 10. We might have to change it back. Oh. And we'll still check to see what is QNH. I think it's still the same. Winds have been, yeah, let's request those. Need the data to update. Yeah, it's still 27 on the QNH. Let's insert the uplink there. That's cool. Let's go and work out what we're going to do for our departure. Let's bring the charts up. And let's unload this. And import from SimBrief. And what are we doing? We are doing SBSP. Yeah, it's this one here. Yep. Cool, cool, cool. All right, it's going to give us 17 right departure. Really? Really? As well? So both the runways have got a 17 right. That's what we took out of 17 right on the previous one, didn't we? I can't remember. Anyways, let's do 17 right, and then we're going to be doing the... Yeah, that's right. What are we doing? All right, we are going to do the 17 right. We're going to use the Bayer 28 Alpha, which is this guy here. That dude there. And then we're going to do the Nibru bro. Brah. And we're going to insert those in there. That's cool. Wind data has been updated. Cool. Let's go to initialization. Let's go then and load and send to the McDo. There we go. That's come across. Preference details. Let's go back and load this in here. This is everything's automatically done. Oh, there we go. It's going to put it all in there. Says we can take off from this one, Mr. Marcus. Says we can take off one. Says flaps 3, down 6. Really? Flaps 3, down 6? Flexing temp 45? Interesting. All right, we're good to go there. APU bleed, that's good, that's good, that's good. We're ready to push back. Is everybody still here? Marcus is pushing back. Kanga's down there. And I'm not sure is there's Zed. Hey, Zed, how far are you away? I sort of did that quicker than the normal Oz flight sim return, so... And we'll make sure that Pike's Life's doing Pike's Life stuff. Yeah, all connected. If you guys haven't used Pilot's Life before, obviously a lot of you guys have watched our streams are familiar with it. It's pretty cool. Works on X-Plane. Doesn't matter what beta version you are with Microsoft Flight Simulator, even if you're on 2020. It all works on all of them. Just gives you a reason to fly different places. It's pretty cool. Watching Marcus. We'll watch Marcus start his engines, and we'll get him to push forward on us. Looks like it will get there as you will take off again. Yeah, with the Phoenix, it's super quick to do turnarounds on it. It's the only thing. I'm just gonna wait for Mr. Marcus to start his engines, and then he can nudge before us, and then we'll do the do our pushback. But now I don't have my fluffy clouds and blue skies, Marcus. I wonder how Say Intentions is going to. I probably need to do an update on good old Say Intentions as well. There we go. Marcus is pushing forwards. All right, we're going to get rid of our chocky-doos. Ground services. Chocks can go. Let's connect the tug. Let's do a start on this guy here. And our brakes can go off. And we're doing the slowest pushback ever. That's slow. Hey, we're doing the slowest whatever. Come on. I don't know what's going on here. I turned my brakes off. Brakes are off. Look how slow this is going. Oh, what's happened to it? What's going on here? We're doing a micro crawl. All right, let's disconnect. Let's connect again. Let's start. It might be because it's just rolling back from the slant. No, I took the chocks off. There's no chocks there. Like, I have no idea it's broken. Look at this. Oh my God. It's like we've got ants pushing us back. He hasn't even connected. Come on. Rudy. 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 Oh, there we go. You guys couldn't see. He's now connected. But yes. Yeah, brakes are off. Yeah, my brakes are off. Yeah, I'll show you. Off. I'll put them on, put them off. It's going a little bit quicker, but it's still pretty slow. Anyways, we've got plenty of time to start our engines up, so... Engine number 2. Maybe you cook them on the short... Yeah, it could be. It could be. This could be all me. Could be all me. But anyways, we're going to start up an engine. Ah. See, this is why I still don't use GSX again. One is because of the performance issues I'm having with the sim, and the other one is I have this much trouble with pushback tools before I'm using GSX. Now, if I actually had more VRAM on my GPU, I'd actually use GSX. The only reason why I'm not using it is because of the sim issues. Alright, let's get rid of this guy, because he's not really doing too much to us. Too much for us. Too much to us? Too much for us, I should say. Holy cow. Holy cow. I can't speak. Alright, brakes are going on. He's gone. He's gotten out of there. We've got a good engine start on number 1. Let's turn the music off and just listen to some sim sounds. And flick engine number 2.
Maybe behind you. Emergency lighting will guide you to an exit. In an emergency, leave all baggage on board.
Brake pads are welded on? Maybe.
Adjusted and released as shown.
Maybe.
It must be fastened whenever the seatbelt signs are on, and we recommend that you keep it fastened at all times. If the air supply fails, masks will drop from above you. Pull a mask towards you to start the oxygen. Put the mask over your nose and mouth and breathe normally. Hold the mask in place with the strap.
Gotta love
Pull
that
on
noise.
each side to adjust. Put on your own mask before helping others. If we land on water, take a life jacket from under your seat. Remove from the pouch and
You've
put it
recently
in your
watched it.
head.
Ah, that's
Fasten
interesting,
tapes around
Marcus.
your waist and click together. the strap to adjust. Do not inflate the life jacket.
Can't believe that's
inside
20
the
years ago.
aircraft. When outside, inflate it by pulling the toggle. To inflate or needs topping up, blow into this tube. There is a light and whistle for attracting attention. The cabin crew can assist you with life
Vibrates your
jackets
ears.
and
Sounds
children.
good, doesn't it?
Your tray
Sounds
table must
super
now be
wicked.
stowed, armrest down, window blinds open, and seatbelt fastened.
I did have it turned up pretty loud though, Aaron. Brakes are hot. Delay the takeoff. Brake fan. Where's the brake fans though? Seriously, I'm dumb because I don't know where they are. Let's just start. Where's the bloody brake fans? I don't know where the bloody brake fan is. Where's the switch for it? Crazy how this airport simulated right in the middle of downtown. I know. I can't remember. Did it overrun the run? It was on the landing though, wasn't it? Or was it the takeoff? I can't remember. Where's the brake? I swear I thought it was down the bottom here. Up near the auto brake. Okay. Oh, there we go. That's why I couldn't see it, because the light's there. There we go. The light was there. We're actually all in the green anyway. So normally it's like yellow or red. It crashed on landing during the rainstorm pilot era, yeah. And I can't remember. There was hardly any survivors from memory. Like I remember the incident, but I don't remember the details because obviously it was a long time ago. All right, engines are good. APU bleed can go off. Master can go off. I'm not going to turn the taxi on just yet. It said we had to do flaps 3 departure. Which never goes well when you do a flaps 3 in this thing here. But I am going to humour myself. Then down 0.6, 3, 4, 5, 6. Alright. Brakes off. I think we're going to be right on the brakes. Was that one that slid over the small cliff onto the road and at the end of the runway? I can't remember. I remember it though. Uh, 182 crew impacts died, plus 19 fatalities on the ground. All of them, yeah. I remember it was messy. And it was extremely bad weather too. Alright, taxi lights go on. I'm going to turn the brake fans off because it looks pretty... We look like we're alright. Auto brake to max. That can go up. We're going to do the takeoff tests and we're all good. We're all clear.
Hi, Captain. The cabin is now secure for takeoff.
I miss our... we'll have to do another Saying Tensions because I miss our sassy cabin crew. Watch Marcus and Kanga take off. we might have to give way to Zed. Sassy lurkers. We have a few lurkers today. But usually gets to, yeah, this time of the day, people, all the Aussies drop off and they're gone to bed. Jeez, Marcus, use the whole runway. Holy cow! It used all of that runway. All of it, and then some. Here goes Kenga. Problem is, once they get halfway down the runway, due to the dynamic scenery, we lose them. Getting close, but I've been streaming until midnight now. Flaps 1 was a bit optimistic. You did Flaps 1. I was going to ask you, actually, before you took off, what Flaps 2 going, but we're going to do Flaps 3. We'll ride this flight then ahead. Mr. Z, how far are you away? It looks like he's still on his turn. How far are you away from the runway? Because I don't want to pull out on him. While we're doing that, we'll get our lights ready. That's good. We never turned that off. I'm past the airport, flying by hand now. Yeah, I can see you though, but are you on approach yet, or I just want to know if I've got time to jump out. Mr. Evil says, I'm off early start tomorrow. Have a good rest of the stream. Hey Evil, it was great to talk to you. It's been a little bit, but take care, my friend. I can't close my finger properly because I got the gnarliest. I can't do that properly. I got the gnarliest paper cut when I was folding up someone's receipt for FS Mods. Damn thing got me, and it got me right on the foldy part of the finger. Anyways, the Chronicles of Oz Flight Simmer continues, Leanne. If it's not an endangered species trying to take me out, it's myself trying to take me out. Shane got a boo-boo. Yeah, it friggin' got me too, Mr. William Kelly. I shouldn't have said that with you. Next minute there's going to be a friggin' AI of Shane of me cutting myself, and there's like blood spurting out from all arteries everywhere. You watch. It's going to pop up in my Discord during the week. I can see it now. I can see it. Working on it already, yeah. As soon as I saw your name pop up there, I was like, oh my god, this is going to definitely happen. I'm looking forward to it, actually. Alright, let's get out of here. I need to make a section for William Kelly's AI's videos. There we go. Flaps 3 markers, definitely the way to go. Oh, Jesus. Okay, even Flaps 3 markers was optimistic. Man, that runway is super short. Definitely not for the faint-hearted, that's for sure. I think Zed's actually... Are you just going to hand fly back with a Zed by the looks of it? I think that's what he's going to do. Man, look at the clouds. Alright, full flaps going up. Kill Switch, just got out of a meeting. What did I miss? Not terribly great. We had really cool approach, my friend. Really cool approach. That's me. And we had a interesting takeoff too. Definitely the A319 needs to be flying in here, not an A320. I thought that's what you might be doing.
Men, whenever you are seated, toilets are located at each end of the cabin. Remember that smoking is not permitted at any time. This includes e-cigarettes. In just a few moments, we will commence our in-flight service, offering you the...
Alright, going over the standard. Alright, Bruno needs to be at 18,000. Alright, let's climb up. And there we go. Yeah, Marcus, yeah, they're a little bit in front of me because I was sort of thinking you were going to land, but I could see you on my left-hand side, so... As we do the quick flight. It's only like an hour flight time for this one. I sort of made the flights a little bit shorter because we had to start a little bit later. There we go. Cloud formations. They're looking absolutely fantastic. I love it when you get double cloud layers and stuff. It's super cool. It's super cool flying double cloud layers in the real world. Like I would know anymore, but anyways. We'll get there eventually. Oh no! I just lost points. We just lost points because we kept the lights on. The lights got to be switched off between 1,000 and 11,000 on PL2. And we got a bit of turbulence around. Yeah, lights off. I buggered it, Brett. I buggered it. I had one job, my friend. One job. So when are you streaming next, Brett? I've got to catch some more of our friend Conti's streams. I've missed some of his tomorrow night. What are you doing? Trucking that thing, the dude there, which he has his gun, the thing you were playing last night? It's not really my cup of tea, but I sat there and I had you in the background. More Planet Crafter. Yeah. Hey, there was like a new game that's just released. Not a gun, a tool. Really? There's like a new Planet Crafters type game that's being released. People are saying it's like really, really good. I don't know. It's just coming up in my my YouTube feed. Nothing to shoot. Yeah. Like, it's meant to be insane. I can't tell you more than that because I don't know too much about it. Is that out of focus? Do you know what I'm talking about? That's out of focus, isn't it? I need to come up with a different camera view. I think I'm going to put the camera up here so then it will, but then you won't be able to see that. I don't know. I maybe need more cameras like Synfanatic. He's got like 7,000 of them. Yeah, could be something like that. It could be. I'm not 100% sure. That has guns though. Okay, you're not into the gun thing. Oh shit, I'm still flexing. I never nearly overspeed. Jesus, we were absolutely flying. Lucky I jumped back into the cockpit. Brett does rapping. He's a man of many talents, I hear. There we go. Well, we basically nearly landed in Marcus's lap because we were going to overspeed there. All right, let's go to flight plan. Let's look at the destination data because we'll need to do that pretty quick. Alrighty. We're nearly in the cruise part of the flight, so it won't take us long. Let's see if we can come up with, because Santos de Monts, if we can get it, see, 02 right is what we want to land on, but if we can get the approach to come around in this, like, cut through here and do a sharp one, it will be an amazing approach. So that's what we're going to try to get, yeah. This guy here is what we want. Nah, we'll take the RNAV. That's what we want. Just to make it a bit of fun. And I think, are we hand flying it over there? Cool. Alright, so we're going to do that. And it will be seriously epic approach in. Easy, I have to look after... I have no idea what you're talking about, Zed. The AI won't let me do blood, really? Really? Is the AI going to leave that for itself when it does the Terminator and take over, yeah? It's going to save it for itself. Yeah, we're ahead of you now. Just posted the video in first class land. Jeez, that was quick. Oh, alright, I'm going to jump out of the voice because I'm the only one in there. Everyone else has gone to bed.
No!
Oh no! I can't show that on stream. I don't know if I can show that on stream.
No!
It's so dramatic. Oh no, that is so dramatic. So dramatic. Hang on. I'm going to show that on the stream. That's too funny. Alright, you guys watching? It's just red paint. That's what we got to say. It's just red paint. This is Mr. William Kelly's AI version. Like, look, there's just blood splattered all over the screen. Oh no. Ready?
No!
This is my paper cut. It's like I got a gunshot to the head. Look, my head goes back. Right.
No!
I didn't even cut myself. Like, it just, the paper just cut itself. Oh, AI.
No!
Look, paper just cuts itself. And it comes out of my eyeballs or something. It looks like it comes out of my... Oh, no. It comes out of my nose. It was supposed to be fainting from so much red paint. I was fainting. It's coming out of my nose. The splash. All right, we're going to stop that. I'm probably going to get slammed by YouTube for that. Anyways. No! Oh, I forgot to program the arrival after all that. Because we're going to be close already. Give me 2 seconds. I just got carried away. All right. RNAV 02 whiskey. Let's see if we can find that. 02 whiskey. That one there, and then we're going to be doing the LSV1, which is that one there, and then we're going to do the Kelvin. Cool. Let's insert that in there. Of course, we've got to remove the track, which we have. Insert. There we go. Once destination data heading can go back on. And the flight plan is top of descent is just up here. So it won't take long, we'll be descending already. Red shot explosion after the ban on YouTube, yeah. had to be careful. It does look like red paint though. Alright, let's grab the METAR data. I love how the paper just cuts itself, and then I cop the artery hemorrhage. Gotta love AI. Scattered clouds 22. There's cloud bottom cloud layers at 1200 a few, and there's some more scattered clouds that are at 2500. We've got 6 knots on the headwind with a crosswind of 2, so it's not going to be too bad. And QNH is 10, 23. Temperature is going to be 22. And winds, I've got 284 at 07. I've got... Really? 284 at 7. I've got 020. 020 at 6 knots. So we're going to update that. Cool, full flaps configuration. There we go. Destination data's in. We just hit top of descent, so we are going to go down to 17.9. And we're going to start descending. Marcus is already descending. That's why Shane won't use a paper checklist. Yeah, Believer, I should say, Belaviva, welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. G'day. A big hello to all the lurkers that have been watching during the stream as well. Thank you very much for hanging out with us. All right, we're on our way down. That's a bit of drag. Okay, post another one. This one is more realistic, but still has lots of red paint. All right, hang on. I just got to watch it beforehand.
No. No!
Oh, that one's worse. No, that one's worse. Oh my god. This one's worse. Ready? You guys ready? This one's worse.
No. No!
Oh no, what are we doing?
No.
What are we doing with this world? She's got nice teeth. No, no more. That I have been doctoring at my sister's old wedding shots with videos using. Okay. What are we doing with ourselves these days, you know? There we go. Look at those views. Thank you, Mr. William Kelly. There goes the PG rating. Absolutely, Glenn. Absolutely. It'll be interesting to see what YouTube does after the stream tonight. But yeah, I'll have to explain to him it is red paint. How the heck are you guys out running? What are you flying in, XR? Are you in you still in the Phoenix? All right, we're going to go down to 11,000. There we go. You're still in the Phoenix? I don't know. You should have had where are you? You should have had an advantage on us because you were already in the air. Look at the views. Pity it's blurred until you get to 10,000. That's the only thing when you're flying airliners in this sim. Is that it's like that until you get below 10,000 and then it starts popping all the scene. Well, it does for me anyway. Put your flaps up. Actually, you got to remind me, I'll take the speed brake off. Alright, have we got any more coffee? Just got a little bit. So what's happening this week, you ask? We've got another product I need to put out. It's another Cockpit Masters product. It's probably the last product we'll put out for the next week or so. Maybe Ozflight Sim is not on that live weather thingy. No, I'm on the live weather. And I'm hoping to have 2 videos out this week. Normally I like to do the first video for the week if I do 2, one on Thursday, but it's probably not going to make it, so it might be a Friday video. And then obviously we'll have the news video out. We'll be streaming on Saturday morning around about 8:30, and then we'll be streaming for GA Sunday as well. And I'm trying to look at a new time slot for the Tuesdays. I don't know, maybe they might turn into our first trucking streams or something. I don't know. Because the problem is what happens on Tuesdays is if we're busy with FS mods, I can't stream on the Tuesday because I'm getting everybody's products out. So it makes it a little bit hard. Sim Update 3 comes out tomorrow or the day after, much later. Yeah, who knows if they will keep to their tentative date of 0708. We'll have to see. They did release Sim Update 16 earlier this week or late last week, so for 2020, so they might do. No signs of Australian trucker yet. I'm being a little bit, I'm hoping it's not, because I need to get my tracking set up. My tracking setup. Does that make sense? Look at the frame gen. Oh no, it doesn't do it when you zoom in. Right, so we need to go down to 10.2 on the next one. Then down to 8. So I'm just going to go down to 8, and hopefully I don't forget to do my lights. But I've got to pick up all the DLCs from all the places. Oops. All the DLCs, because there's a lot of DLCs that have come out, so I need to have a look at that. But I haven't been in the Steam for ages, so I need to see what I've got and what's come out. Ooh, we've got some movement around there. Very interesting. Very interesting. But we've got so many videos stacked up, it's insane. I need to get on the edits big time. It's crazy the amount of content I've got to do. Some very, very cool content, but crazy amount. All right, let's do the lights. Are going on. As I mentioned before, PL2, Pilots Live 2, wants you to have your lights on between 11 and 10. Jeez, I'm getting even with my on the AB9, I'm getting some wing flutter here. All right, we need to plaster these because I'm about to bust some airspeed here. Am I gonna bust it? Yeah, I am gonna bust it. Oh, we might get away with it. We might get away. Yeah, we're going to get away with it. Just. This cloud's going to be gnarly. Oh no, I don't think we got away with it. I think we just busted the speed. Oh no! I just saw. Oh no! I just saw my head exploded on the read through. Because I've got, I always have the stream in the background on the YouTube studio, and it's obviously a little bit behind, and I just saw my head explode again from Mr. William Kelly. All right, you can take the brakes off. And let's go that down to 40. But yeah, I'm getting feedback from the winds in the stick, which is means it's quite windy for an airliner. This should be interesting. So we'll have a really interesting approach, and we'll have some gnarly weather as we go in. So all right, we'll switch. Oh, wrong one. Apologies. There we go. This is fantastic approach in VR. It would be. It would be. It's going to keep you busy, Marcus. Everybody, let's talk to Marcus while he's in VR and trying to do this approach with bad weather. Just what he wants. Hey, Marcus, how was your day? Can you blink twice, Marcus? Those clouds look awesome. Yeah, it's going to get really interesting. Really interesting. Aslan, we need to go down to 7, and then we need to go down to 6 at Gillette. So I'm going to go down to 6. I don't listen. I'll just start asking you flight sim questions. Here we go. This is gonna be awesome. Look at that. There's some of these shoot up. I'll turn some probe heats on. I should have already had them on, but I got the update for Microsoft 2020. Yeah, so that was Sim Update 16. It released a few days ago, Brett. Yeah, released a few days ago. I can't remember if it was last week. I think it was last week because I think they put it in the development blog. Where's my rudder pedals? I'm sitting like in a weird spot tonight. We're getting the little standard beeps. So 10:27. Let's do a check. Make sure that we are 10:23. Yep, 10:23. So we're going to change that to the QNH. 10:23. 10:23. All right, I'm going to turn this music off, and we can just listen to the awesome sounds of the clouds. Look fluffy, but might have rocks. Absolutely. Because there they are there. We're going to have to slow down soon. Next one we're going down is 4,800. Yeah, but do you go into 2020 much at all these days, Brett? That's the thing, though. Do you go into 2020 much anymore? That looks cool over there. Like a little cliff, and then it's got like a little pool down there. Interesting. Maybe if once a fortnight. Okay, so yeah, not much. Alright, we're going to start slowing down already because this is going to get super busy. To get this thing down under 240 so I can drop a notch of flaps. There is a decel section up here, Hey, Mazda, what's going on? Good old friend. Hope you're doing well. G'day, 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 g'day. We're just about to land into Santos Dumont in Brazil. With some gnarly. Absolute gnarly. I don't know why I'm saying gnarly, like I know what I'm talking about. It's gnarly, man. Runway way too short. I know. That's the cool thing, Marcus. There's the airport over there. Actually, no, that's the new airport. That's the one we should have been. That's the new one. That's where they actually made the airport, because where we're flying into is too short. All right. So first notch of flaps it in. You're using me as your nav? Okay. Wrong question. Wrong thing to do. I remember doing a video doing this approach in a video in like Flight Sim prepared version 1, 2, 3 or 4 or something like that. And I remember it. I used to do these dangerous landing videos, I think it was, and I remember it took me heaps and heaps of takes to do it. .5. Close. You look pretty high. Chang Lu, thank you very much for the subscribe. I'm going to pop the anchors down. Marcus is just coming into the landing. But look at this. Absolutely insane. Alright, so wheels down. We're at flaps 30. Lights are on. We'll have to hand fly this soon. So full flaps. It's armed. Alright, it's going to get really, really interesting soon. I'm going to probably hand fly this very, very shortly. Hope you enjoyed the approach there, Marcus. Actually, I'm going to cheat a little bit, leave Marcus's tags there. Made it was stressful. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed it. Good morning from North Carolina. Hey, Captain, what's going on? I partied hard last night. I have quite a large hangover right now. I got a morning cup of coffee, though. Party hard? It's bloody Wednesday, dude. Holy cow. What do you do on the weekends? Party some more? Man, look how close we are to everything. Working as a flight attendant, you have a certain days off, and you got 3 days off. Then the last few days, you decide to go down to my parents' beach house and party. Oh yeah. So I guess it does. Weekends don't mean a thing, hey? my plane. Hey, Mr. Richard Clark. You just popped in the right time. Look at the views. Look at the views.
Speed, speed, speed.
We're a bit high. And I've drifted over too much. Because it got too low on the speed, now it's pushed us up too much. But
500.
this is going to be an issue on the brakes.
Pull up.
Yeah, we're going to.
Pull up. Pull up.
40, 30, 20. Retard. 5.
Bit of a bounce. Bit of a hard landing too. Now using brakes. There we go. Welcome to Santos de Mont, everybody. Where the weather is 22 degrees and the time is local. And I need to change my nappy after that. Holy cow. Well, that was fun. That was fun. I really enjoyed that. That was heaps of fun. It'd be interesting what Pilot's Life will give us for the landing, though. After all that, Propeats can go off. Hey, Tony, what's going on? Are you're not sitting in bed watching Oz, are you? There we go. That was cool. I'd love to see it on one of your streams, Tony. That'd be cool with the Sid squad coming in. You've probably been in here a bunch of times anyway. There's Mr. Zed. Marcus. Where's Captain Kookaburra? Well, Kanga's over there still. Very, very, very cool. Can't imagine. Yeah. I don't think they fly A320s in here. I think it's like A319s and like ATRs and stuff now. Nah, bro, I just finished my first Citation X-Flight. Ah, very, very, very cool. Yep. It only takes like 1 or 2 to just to learn it. The hardest thing about the Citation is just to get the startup sequence. Other than that, it's a breeze. It's not a bad aircraft to fly, and they're working on an update on it at the moment. Now, it'll be what I'm really interested. It might have killed 165 passengers on landing. It'll be interesting to see how my frames go when we park here. Do you know what it could have been, Marcus? It could have been it needed to cache the airport. I reckon that's what it would have been, because my frames are good and my performance is good right now. I wonder if that's what it was. Wonder if it just needed to cache the airport. And cache the whole area. For our low VRAM GPUs that we have. Let's see when we pull up next to Marcus. Yeah, because I'm not getting any issues like we had before. Nothing. Like it's perfect. Yeah. Oh, there we go. There was a little one. Is this Payware Airport? No. This is with the Brazil update. So this is a airport that everyone's got. Like, frames are not that good. Like, they're alright. Like, when you're chucking around on these views is where the VRAM's at its worst. But, yeah, I reckon that's what it was. It needed to be cached. That's interesting. I need to keep that in mind if I'm going to stream in a new airport in a new, like, large city like this is. Because they did the city that I need to make sure it is. Them correctly, really? Nah. It's got you at American Airlines. Oh god. That's interesting. Brakes are hot. There we go. We might need to turn the brake fans on to cool them down. So we'll quickly do that. Alright. Cool. Alright, APU bleed on. Let's shut these engines down and disembark passengers and see how we went on the PL2. Factory livery. Yeah, I think it will be better if you can download when you download the game. Yeah, I might just have to pre-cache some stuff. Here comes Kanga. Because it's like night and day. Like, it's not great, but it's way better. Brake fans minus 10 points. I don't know. I don't know what brake fans do, but we're going to watch Kanga land here. What do we? Now it's turned shit. Oh no, it's just on those camera changes. Thanks for the shenanigans and the discount on the RA6. See you next time. Oh yeah, you can use those discounts on all the Contrail stuff. So XR66. Oh, we're not going to see him. It's looking good anyway, Kanga. Oh, there we go. Oh, a bit of a bounce. We're just like a tube. It's a tic-tac. It's a UFO. It's a tic-tac. It's the tic-tac. Put your airfoil hats on, everybody. Thank you, Kanga. Thank you for flying with us. I appreciate it. All right, those engines are shut down. Let's bring up Pilots Live. Let's see if we can get 200s in a row. Let's go to Sim Brief Dash. So watching, just exit. Oh, no worries. Oh, hang on. Why are we doing that for? Flight report. 97. What do we do? Landing lights off before 1,000. Really? And my landing rate was 357. So we got 97. 357. I'm going to take that because that is a hard approach in. A hard approach in. But a lot of fun. I really enjoyed that. I'm going to have to... I don't know. I think this area, South America, is an undiscovered country for us because we haven't really flown. We've flown a fair bit in Chile, but only in 2020. You haven't really flown. You know, we've done bits and pieces now and then, but I think we've got some more places we can go and check out. So, I want to thank Matey for dropping in a $5 super chat at the start of the stream, and I think we had one other membership there. Oh, we had Mr. Z for his first class lounge membership. So thank you very much, guys. I appreciate that. I want to thank also Pilots Life for supporting the streams. A perfect Ryanair landing. Absolutely. Hey, remember that was my second landing in the BFU. Like, I haven't flown it till today. So, you know, I'm going to take that. I'm going to take that. To be honest, to me, it doesn't actually feel much different than the previous one. So, but, yeah, anyways. Who else? Flight Sim Mods for supporting the streamers. We got obviously the new mounts on the Do you like what I can do with my hands, Moira? My modeling hands. Anyways, 357 is about 3 meters a second. Ouch. Ouch. Short South American short field ops. Yeah, maybe. We'll see. But who else do we want to thank? We want to thank all the mods for modding. Thank you very much. Thank you to everybody for hanging out, all the lurkers in the stream, and all the members. Thank you for all your support. Sorry we missed a few days in streaming, but I sort of need to get it done in the quiet time before it gets into Christmas, because I won't have time to do it then. Could there be another AI video? Oh, don't tell me there's another one. No, there's not another AI video, but thank you very much to Mr. William Kelly with those. I'm sure there will be more, but no, we don't need any more. Careful. That. What did I say, though, to give him another opportunity? Anyways, we are going to head off. I'll be around in some other streamers' streams during the weekend. We'll be back on Saturday. Don't know what we're going to do. I feel like we need to do some classic stuff now. I just needed to give the BFU a go because I saw everybody else flying it, and I was like feeling like what's the word? I was missing out, you know. The hand model comments. Oh, yeah. Take it away, Moira. What do you get? You get a free set of steak knives. Yeah. Cheers, Shane. Anyways, I'm going to stop rambling. Take care, everybody. I love you lots, and thank you very much. And we'll see you on Saturday, hey? All right. Take care.
Can't live, don't live without you.
You're in trouble now, Mr. Marcus. See you, everybody.